Action Society says delays to the criminal law amendment bill mean that known criminals, including rapists, will be released without DNA sampling. The organization says that the amendment bill, inactive since 2019, was scheduled for approval today by a portfolio committee in Parliament. That's the Portfolio Committee on Police. But it's been postponed without explanation. Action Society is not impressed. It says it's disappointed with this postponement because it was going to lead to the adoption of the committee's report. Let's discuss how disappointed they are and why with Action Society's Renshia Mainhardt. Renshia, good afternoon. Thank you very much for your time. Exactly why are you disappointed?
We are really disappointed about this because this means that even more Schedule 8 offenders are loose on the streets. So they are loose to rape and murder, and the problem is that they can't be traced. So that is the first thing that is really quite disappointing. In 2021, it has been confirmed that already even almost 100,000 of these offenders have been released without their DNA samples being taken. So this is quite alarming, and we just feel in a country where there is 60 murders per day and almost 153 reported rape cases, it is totally unacceptable for government to not be handling this as an urgent matter.
Yeah, so just to clarify for our viewers in case they're not aware, this particular amendment of the criminal law is around issues of forensic procedures. Hence, you've mentioned DNA. It's around allowing and stating that DNA samples must be taken of all convicted Schedule 8 offenders, your rapists, murderer, human traffickers, people involved in armed robbery, and, of course, culpable homicide. Now, you said you don't know why it's been postponed, but therefore you are disappointed. What can you do about it besides talking to me? And what are you hoping can happen now to speed up this process? Are you knocking on some doors as Action Society in Parliament?
Actually, we hope to get a new date set soon because we do not have, nobody knows why it was postponed. So we really just hope for a date that can be set so that this bill can be implemented soon. And because in the meantime, all of these rapists and murderers are just out on the streets, and they're just loose to do anything they want to without being traced. So for us, it is really clear that the government is not protecting its most vulnerable people. We have already sent a letter to President Ramaphosa in 2021, where we urge him to implement this bill. But next, we will just be in contact with our legal team to see what's the next step and how we can just let this go a bit faster.
Yeah, and that's actually not in your hands. So the best you can do is to create this awareness, like you're doing for here. Is the forensic part or forensic procedures part of this amendment bill the main thing for you as Action Society, or are other parts of this bill that can be changed that will benefit the fight against crime and ensure full justice is meted out to perpetrators of violence?
Yes, DNA is by far the most effective tool that can be used in crime fighting. And that is why we need this so badly, because that is what you use to fight crime. You can't, if you have it, it's black on white. So that is why it's so important.
Okay, thank you very much, Renshia Mainhardt from Action Society, for your time here on ENCA this afternoon.